Should we angle it up more? Just a little bit.
You the one always sitting up high.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't sit high, so I have to put it up higher.
If you put it on something, we'll be fine. But get the top of your head and get your shit. There you go.
Can you lean over this way at
Bro,
least?
I'm comfortable. No, put it back where it was.
It's
Do
not.
what? It's good, baby. I'm comfortable. I'm not trying to be like that. That's why my back hurt already.
My neck hurts because I've been crouched over.
But we both in the thing. What did you saying? We both in here already. We ain't
but
gotta
I'm
be
leaning. I have to lean. If not, I'm all the way over here.
And you are still in that motherfucker. I'm all the way to the right. You all the way to the middle. You want to put something in the middle? You want to put like a little glass or a little cup right there or something? That's why my back hurt because I lean on my.
Your back hurts because you lean shooting videos. This is like the first videos.
No, my back hurt. First of all, if you let me finish, my back hurts because when I drive, I lean on the middle thing, okay. And that little side piece that's built just like your chair got my back hurting on this side. My back been hurting on this side, and this is what the thing get. I'm not trying to do it. I lean like this a little bit.
Okay, well, welcome to our YouTube.
What's our name? What's our YouTube name?
CrawfishPlatano.
But I'm saying, like, you know how they have like the shows and they be like, CrawfishPlatano show.
So is that the one we're gonna use now? Do it again.
CrawfishPlatano show.
I'm gonna use that forever.
As long as I get royalties.
I'm done. Welcome to our channel. This is the first official sit-down video that we do. Very excited about it.
By popular demand. Is that what you said?
Huh?
Or like popular demand? Or like request?
Popular demand is the right. We basically have had a lot of folks ask us questions and they want us to put up like a Q&A. So we put up a TikTok, asked folks for questions, and here we are.
I think the main reason is...
Did you pick her up? She wants to be up so bad.
I'm not picking her up, bro. She got... Come on.
Iris, come on this side. I'll pick you up.
Up.
Iris, I'll pick you up.
Up. Look, just fine.
She didn't want that.
All right, but
it's okay.
So I think what happened was we were on TikTok and we were on TikTok Live. The questions go by so quickly that we can't answer them all. And then, you know, we don't want people to feel like we're ignoring them.
You're so dramatic. She's like 9 pounds.
Bro, she's stepping straight on my shit. Yeah, so we don't want people to feel like we're not answering their questions. It's not that. We would love to answer every single question. However, it just goes too fast. And then I take a long ass time to answer questions. By the time I didn't answer my question, they done said 7 more questions, and you know. I'm
convinced that this Q&A is going to be 90% Jalen talking and then 10% me. Because if someone asks me a question, I'm going to be like, yeah, you know, well, this is what happened, blah, 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 da. Jalen's going to be like, well, this is what happened. And
details.
The weather
I
that
gotta
day,
be specific.
The weather that day was actually a warm 76. I think it was around 1 p.m. given the angle of the sun at the time. I like your stories, babe.
No, because you always be trying to cut me off. When I'm telling my story. She be like, she the one that be in the sound playing that wrap it up music. You know when they be on them TV shows or the award shows when they be saying thank you God, thank you my sister cousin Tracy, thank you my baby daddy. Like on the Grammys and shit, like when niggas, that's how you know that you supposed to wrap it up. When the song come on, and it comes on so like gracefully that it's not like rude, but it's like,
just like that?
Fuck you.
No, now I know. Now I know how to silence you.
You got me fucked up.
But at least, you know, we're on YouTube.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
See, you're the one who cuts me off.
Cause let's get it popping in the parking lot.
And what I was going to say something and you interrupted me and I forgot and I have to think about it. Oh, I was actually going to say that we're on YouTube so you can be your full authentic self and you don't have to like hold back for the cursing.
Yeah, y'all not going to take my video down.
Imagine YouTube sends us like, hey, listen, your video was just too much for us too.
Fuck them too. We gonna make our own
fuck
shit.
YouTube. We love YouTube.
No, I ain't say. If they say that, then it's gonna be fuck y'all.
It's him against the world, yo. Like he's always like, fuck this, fuck that. Anyway, so we're gonna start with the first question.
Tell me what you think about us. I got my own.
He's been dying to sing that. But every time someone asks us a question, he literally says, question, tell me what you think about. And if we answer a question, he's like, we should play that song. Tell me what you think about.
I be giving all my secrets. Now you're going to see everybody's little podcast going to start off with this shit. Question?
Watch it actually do that. All right. So the first one's from Tori832. What is y'all favorite non-physical trait about each other? Nose goes, you go first.
My hands are under the table. I'd have hit the table trying to come up. That's you. You can't read it and decide. But I go first because I don't even got to think about it.
No, I said you go first.
I just said that I'm going to go first.
Oh, I thought you said, all right, go first.
I said I don't have to think about it, so I ain't even got to try to marinate on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the affection that she shows me. It is so beautiful.
I'm surprised because if I hold him for more than 2 minutes, when I hug him, he has his hands down here and he starts pushing me just
because
slightly.
I'm like claustrophobic a little bit and like, you know what I'm saying? Like
he doesn't even realize he's doing it. Like I'm like, babe, why are you pushing me? He's like, I'm not pushing you. And I'm like, your hands are down here pushing me.
It's a natural thing. Like I'll hug her, you know what I'm saying? But then after a little while, I get a little bit uncomfortable. I'm like, just
after like 3 seconds.
After like a long day of work, you know what I'm saying?
It's literally like a hello hug. Like I'm like, hey, I'm so happy to see you. And his hands are down here. And he's like, hey, babe.
Don't make me. Anyways, I love the affection that she shows me.
So you love it? So I can still do it?
No, it ain't got to be. I didn't say physical touch. Affection is not shown in just.
You're good off my hugs then.
Yo, back that ass up. Give me 50 feet. Sometimes, you know. But just the way she treats me, you know, the affection she shows me, she always makes me feel like she really cares about me, you know, and she just knows the right things to say to get me going. So, you know, y'all know me as this, you know, playful, goofy, you know what I'm saying, just don't care, no filter, Jalen. But, you know what I'm saying, I be moody sometimes and, you know, I be having a lot of shit going on in the real world and, you know, sometimes you need that person that's going to step in and that's going to get you right. You know what I'm saying? So she be getting me right. So that's my favorite thing, non-physically. Good question.
Thanks, babe.
She was thinking about her shit the whole time. Like, ooh, how am I top that?
I already knew what I was going to say.
What?
So I have a couple of favorite.
Look, she trying to outdo me, bro. Come on. Let's hear it.
So Jalen is the kind of person that you could be 100% your authentic self. And that's always been hard for me to do in a relationship in the past. Specifically because, like, there's a lot of different components to me. And a lot of people aren't going to be happy. I'm like, cut your shit. A lot of people aren't going to be okay with every part that there is to me. For example, I could be very outgoing. I could be very, like... I seriously...
It's not social.
That's not where I was going.
Oh, I don't know. Homebody?
I was going to go, like, out there, like I would put up videos, pole dancing. I don't have any issue going out in something that's really overly sexy. I have girlfriends and guy friends. I have, oh, look at Iris dancing for a treat. There's just a lot, there's like a lot to my personality that I've always felt like I had to like keep parts away from a lot of different people out of like judgment. Like a guy's gonna be like, oh, well, if you do that, that means this. If you do this, that means that. And I'm able to be 100% myself with him because he's not judging me for anything that makes me me. He accepts me for who I am and likes every part of me.
I ain't every part. About 99.9% of the parts.
Y'all should have put a what is your least favorite trait about each other, because that would have been a list here.
Because I never can be serious?
Because he's mean.
I'm not mean. Y'all, they don't believe that for 1 second.
I think they do, actually.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Well, if y'all believe that, please comment and let me know, because maybe I need a reality check. But I don't think so. I just be playing. That's all it is. But come on, what you got? You got something else, huh? What was it? That was it?
Oh, because we were only gonna. Well, I was gonna say that you always make me laugh, and we always, you know, like when sometimes you're in a relationship with someone who's not your same level of fun, and it's like when you hang out with them, it tends to be things that you can do with any other person. Like literally,
they
just
bring you down a little bit. It's like you gotta dumb down your fun.
Yeah. Like, it's like things that you would do with literally anybody else. Like, that person's just there taking up space. Like, it's like, okay, let's eat together. I was going to eat anyway. Okay, let's sit down and watch TV together. Like, I've had relationships that the majority of what we do is watch TV. Like, 95%. Like, it's just like, with you, we have like that, like, we both like doing things. And
you know what's crazy? I feel that way too, because I'm a movie nigga. I like TV shows. I like to chill, but we don't even be watching movies and chilling and shit.
We don't.
Cause we be doing shit like, god damn. I never even thought about that shit.
Yeah.
We actually just started a new TV show last night. We started Snowflake,
and that's like the first TV show that
we've ever like. Boom, let's try to
start watching.
I fell asleep, but. It's only because I've already seen a little bit of Snowflake before, and so I'm trying to let her get acclimated. You know what I'm saying?
Then he started talking about charge my Apple Watch. I was like, what? My Apple Watch, charge it.
I witnessed her go into sleep paralysis yesterday, and I got it on, and I have it on videotape. So,
and I don't know why he thought it was funny. Like in that moment, I'm actually like really scared. He needs to like
she was asleep.
Snap me out of it. Anyway,
I did snap her out of it.
All right, you see how
I did snap her out of it. I was like, baby. Baby, baby, what you dreaming about, baby? She was like,
it was so scary because you know sleep paralysis, like your face, it's like your body's asleep, but you start gaining consciousness, so you're like trying to like open your eyes and your mouth, and you can't because your body's still paralyzed. Because when you're in deep sleep, your body paralyzes, and like the people who don't, those are the people who end up like sleepwalking and stuff. It's scary. Anyway. Next question. You see how long it took us to answer one?
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. That was 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. How do you maintain your relationship when it's distance? That one was from Kylan the Great.
Make that nigga drive every weekend.
Well, I drove a lot at first too.
But it was under extreme circumstances. But if that would never been the case, I would have been driving.
I drove last weekend.
Road again. No, you didn't. I drove there and you drove back.
But I did drive.
Anyways, the reason why we make it work is we FaceTime 24/7.
We do.
I'll be at work. Like, I'll be at work. I'm in sales. I'll be talking to customers. And I'm walking up into the account. And she'll be like, baby, you know you can just call me right back. I'm like, no, baby, I'm gonna just put you in my pocket real quick. Because it really amped me up though. Because if I feel like she could hear me selling, I really sell harder. And every time I sell, I'd have been insulted. Everything I can possibly sell, I come back to the car like, baby, you heard that? I was piecing their ass. So she's like, no, baby, I couldn't hear it. I'm like,
no, I could hear it most of the time, but sometimes like he puts me in his pocket and then I just hear his pants going like this, and I'm just like, all right. Well,
she trying to keep me modest. She know I'll be piecing their ass.
No, he does. He's really good at what he does. Y'all can tell.
What else?
Oh, so I'm just not gonna answer that one.
No, I'm saying no. What else on this question? Like, what else is the reason?
Oh,
yeah, baby, you gotta see. Negative, man.
How am I negative?
Because you just assumed that I was trying to just.
So our friend Jalen here has been very testy today. So
baby,
we've just been a little snippy today. We have.
I'm good. Come on with the question.
Fine.
The battery about to die.
It's fully
It's
charged.
already, no, it's not fully charged because you charge a camera in a computer. It's one bar missing.
Why you gotta talk to me like I'm an airhead?
Baby, I just genuinely don't think that you believe a computer got enough juice to fully charge a fucking Sony camera.
It literally said on the instructions, plug it into the computer. It didn't even bring a wall plug.
They never come with a wall plug.
But it said to plug it into the computer.
I guess.
But that you have to turn it off to charge. Anyway. So yeah, we spent a lot of time on FaceTime. And now I don't even want to say this because he's rude. But I always look forward to seeing him again. and I always look forward to talking to him, and I'm always excited to just be around him and talk to him, so we keep the communication like literally like ongoing. Like I never feel like there's like a gap in our communication. We're just like always in contact.
And then also, we trust each other. I think that with a long
he says
distance,
it like with such a serious.
with long distance relationship, it never work if you don't trust your partner. And I think that we've gotten to that place where, you know, we have that trust, we built that trust, and it enables us to, you know, live out our individual lives.
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way. You know, she used to trust me back in the day, but you know.
Bro, because he was.
We're not getting into that. We're not getting into that. No, he was no nothing. We're not being negative in 2021. That was in 2018. We different.
Okay. Jalen always gets me flowers that I keep here, and when he's not here, they remind me of him, and we give each other little things here and there to just keep around.
Be ordering each other Amazon shit. It'll pop up like, when the fuck did I order this? I open it up, surprise! The fucking yoga wheel. Like, what?
I got you tea because I liked it, and I wanted you to like it too. So, next question. Ooh.
Oh shit!
What's one pet peeve you have about each other? This was from Essence Shakur. Okay. One pet peeve. I think at times you speak very mean. Like I don't know if, I come from a place that like my mom, the way she spoke to us growing up was like, "Hi, mi amor, ¿cómo estás?"
But your mama be ripping your ass up, but she says so nicely. I can't do that. I can't rip.
It's a skill though.
It is a skill, and I'm not talented in that area.
It's a skill to be able to be like, I'm not fucking with this in a way that is still nice.
Well, bear with me. We're going to get there one day. I need to go spend the summer with your mama then. So I'm mean to her. Yeah.
It's not mean to me. It's that like sometimes he has...
Condescending? He
has a tone that's very like...
Give me an example.
Your tone is very like, leave me the fuck alone sometimes.
What?
No, okay. So like, for example...
I need some water.
Now your leg is shaking now? You know that's my pet peeve. You're kind of mean.
I already know. Okay, I'm kind of mean.
But only in his only how he expresses himself at times, because he's very nice about everything. Like it's like he's very big on like finding a middle ground. He's not trying to like be right all the time. He wants to understand. We really don't even get into like arguments. It's just like his delivery sometimes.
It's a little condescending, a little off.
But
can you also admit that that's how, and it's not right, don't get me wrong, but that's just how I speak to most people that I love, my close ones.
No, I've literally seen him heard him speak to people, and I'm like, that was kind of mean. And he's like, what you mean? That was kind of mean.
I don't realize
and
it.
And I'm like, yeah, I think you should apologize.
She need to low-key really like record me or something, but baby, you're tripping. This camera's about to fucking, you need to plug that hoe in or something. It's two bars on.
All right, then we have to hurry up.
Okay.
What's your pet peeve?
My pet peeve about her is that she has this funny, crazy way of...
I know what you're gonna say.
reminding me to do shit, right? So let's just say, you know, we have this video to do right here, right? So actually, she did this today. She'll be like, so don't forget, we got to do that video later today, the question and answer video. We got to put it out because you're going back out of town. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's reasonable. She'll give me another task, and I'm doing that task. And then I got like work that I'm doing and stuff. And then she'll be like,
sorry, I don't understand.
Me neither.
Then she'll be like, so, that video... We should probably do that. And then I was just like, baby, like, we can do the video. And like something else, you know, comes up and I forget about it, or we don't do it, or she does something, gives me another task. And then she'll come back and she'll be like, so what are you doing? You want to do that video now?
And
I'm just like, bro, fuck.
But what's annoying about that? You don't like me asking, or do you rather me
it's the way you do it. Just tell me straight up. Give it to me. You ain't got to sugarcoat it or butter me up or try to be nice. Baby, we need to do that video. That's how
that sounds so mean.
All right, but as long as I don't interpretate it as mean.
But I like treating people the way I would like to be treated.
That's fine.
So
but what about when people don't want to be?
Reminder.
But your reminders be like sometimes like be aggravating because I really didn't do a good job of explaining that because I had so many chances to like so many different times that I could have explained and then like yeah.
I know what you're saying because like I'll remind him. I'll be like, "Hey, are we gonna do this? Hey, are we gonna do that?" And then like when I see, I think this is the part that he missed. When I see that it's not going to happen, I'll just be like, "Okay, so we could just do this instead," or be like, "Okay, I see that you're caught up with this. Let's just do it another day." And then he'll be like, "We're gonna get to it. Like, why do you have to like drop it off for another day?" Am I right?
Kinda. Like earlier I took the trash out and first of all the trash got like overfilled. So like I took it out, I was like annoyed. I tied it 3 times, pulled it out the bag. I'm not looking at the trash bag, like I'm carrying it, and then she comes back in and she's like, "So when you took the trash out, can you like put another bag in it? You know, so it's not like dripping everywhere." Fuck out of here!
And I didn't say it's dripping anywhere because it wasn't dripping.
No, I said no. She didn't say so it's dripping. She said so it doesn't have a hole or some shit. She said I never noticed the hole in it.
And it was a big hole. You gotta admit that hole.
It was a big hole, but you act like motherfucking raccoons don't come in the garage. Like it was in the garage. It was good. It was safe.
Iris, she needs to use the bathroom. Come on.
I'm not gonna lie. Iris gonna get a fucking spanking if she come in this motherfucking and shit again. She outside using and you know what? Nope. She ain't coming. She not coming back in when she ready to come in.
Okay, so the next question is from Audi Rock, and it's where did you guys attend college?
PB, you know?
I don't know. Actually,
you can never understand. You can never understand it, baby.
I went to FIU, Florida International University in Miami.
You pretty lit. You pretty lit. She ain't go to no college football games though. She ain't do shit. She was. Were you in the band?
I was in high school band, but I was studying electrical engineering, and then during the weekends I would have gigs because I was a professional dancer. So I would work like bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs. I did Miami Fashion Week. I danced with that guy who sings Suavemente. Like I did like all the gigs you could do in Miami, essentially.
You could have found one Saturday to go to a football game, baby.
I was tired from my Friday night show. So, and then I would have a Saturday night show. And then like I would be studying because I was studying electrical engineering. And then during the week I worked 30 hours at a power and electrical company as an internship. It was a lot. I was hustling out here. I didn't have time for no football games.
I went to Prairie View A&M University. I don't know if you guys know, but it's a historical black college and university. It was actually the second university in the state of Texas. First they had Texas A&M, but they ain't want black people to go to Texas A&M, so they made her own college. And it was, I think, called Texas A&M College for Coloreds or some shit like that.
Oh my gosh.
So, and it's actually geographically located on an old slave plantation. Ain't that some crazy shit?
That is some crazy shit.
But we live.
She's trying to get back.
She's not coming back in here. She's gonna scratch. I don't give a shit. But we live. I played college football. You know, we used to go. If I can go back, I don't even want to go back.
What's that supposed to mean?
What? Nah, I just want to play football again.
Okay.
But I'm actually back at Prairie View right now. I'm doing my online MBA. So.
I'm gonna let her in.
Bro, stop giving in, bro.
She's asking.
Who gives a fuck? She didn't poop. She pooped. She gonna come in this motherfucker and poop right here. No. Go poop. Go poop.
It's potty. That's the word she knows.
Potty.
She's like, I did potty.
No, she didn't. You know damn well she didn't take no shit out there. All right. Look.
We'll give her 10 minutes.
No, put it this way. Let her come in. She should. I get to spank her.
Aw, your hands are so big and
I'll pluck her. Ow. Pow.
All right, our camera's dying, so we have to proceed.
We got an hour and 25 minutes.
So this is from Jay Bezel. Can I have your girl, yo?
First of all, Jay Bezel, I remember him from the TikTok Live. You can have my girl, bro. On February 30th. Drops mic. At first, I had said February 29th, but then I was like, oh shit, he gonna have my girl in about 3 years.
Every leap year, he's gonna be able to have me.
Yeah, it's like a fucking hall pass or some shit.
So the next one, this is his favorite thing to answer. It's a bunch of people ask this question, so I don't want to limit it to just one person, but
This is the question we get the most.
yeah, it's how we met.
You would tell a story?
Leela Flair said, I want to know how y'all met.
Everybody asks us that.
So everyone essentially has asked us how let's just let her in.
Man, let that motherfucking in, bro. Let her in. I'm ready to pluck her ass. She come here and shit, though. She too old for that shit. She 3-4 years old.
Look, she's so happy.
She better not come on my knee.
Look, she's doing all sorts of turns for you.
Better turn her ass to the goddamn potty pad.
How we met. It's actually really funny. Funny story. I had just bought my house, so my sisters came in town to celebrate with me. And it was me, my 2 sisters, one of my best friends, and one of my sister's best friends. And we decided to go out in Dallas. So I was relatively new in Dallas at the time. I had been here for a year. And that first year I never went anywhere. So it was essentially, I was in Dallas for like 3 months. And we went out. I had never been to this place called Level.
I'm so glad you didn't say Levels.
I listen when you correct me in things.
I'm just saying, baby.
I had never been to this place called Levels. And we were all at this place called Kung Fu because I had gone with coworkers there before. And then we hear like some like hip hop music playing, and my sister's like, I'm trying to go wherever the hell that's at. And I'm like, yeah, me too. Woo! We start walking towards there, and we sat there and we had drinks. We watched a game. It was fun. And then I went to the bathroom, and as I was walking to the bathroom, this smooth dude, like y'all know the TikTok that's like, I'm a smooth dude. That's him walking up to me in the bathroom. So he
in the bathroom.
Well, before I got to the bathroom, he was like, oh my God. You about the prettiest girl I done ever seen in my life. Shit like that. And I was like, oh, thank you. And normally I'm always like, oh, I say thank you to everyone who comes up to me because they took the time to come up to me, and that's a nice thing to do. So I'm like, oh, thank you. And I go to the bathroom. I come back out, and my sister was waiting for me, and she's like, oh, your friend's over there talking to Liz. And I'm like, my friend? And I look, and he's
shout out to
Albert.
And Liz.
He's over here like, yes, I just wanted to get to know the family since me and your sister are gonna date, and Bob, like, he's giving this whole pitch on like, yeah, I'm gonna date your sister. I'm really excited. I'm a super nice guy. These are the things I do. Your sister's she's gonna be in a good place, blah, blah, blah. And I walk up, and he's like, oh, so how do you like taking your relationship pictures? Do you like photos like this, like that? What's your angle for when we start posting our relationship photos? And I was just like, and then we were talking for like 2 hours.
Can I get in now? Because you always you don't never tell this part right.
Fine. But before he gets in, the entire time he was actually with another girl at the club. He was with a whole nother bitch.
First of all, let me correct you. I was not at the club with her. I went to the club by myself, and she happened to be there as well. That's when I met her. I did not tell her she was the prettiest girl I ever seen.
Oh, you met her at the club?
I saved it. Met her at the club.
You met her? I thought you knew her.
No, I didn't know that motherfucker. She was a Trump supporter. I didn't even know that shit till afterwards.
Okay. Well, he apparently was at the club with another girl and then like met me, ditched her, and stayed with me for like 2 hours. He told me this. He came clean this year. No, last year on
No,
this.
I've been came clean about.
No, you never
about
told
that? Because it was none of your business. It was before I met you.
It was when you met me.
No, it was right before I met you. It was like 5 minutes before. Like, I left her to come to you. But anyways, yeah, so I had met the other chick, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we was trying to do our little thing, but I had seen this thing walking, you know what I'm saying? I had to have it. Walked up to her, you know what I'm saying? And I had to spit my best. I was just so confident. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you be nervous when you see a bad motherfucker? But this time I was not nervous. I already had a couple of shots in me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to do what it, you know what I'm saying? Do what it does. So anyways, we talking. And, you know, I'm spitting game. I'm asking her what's her angles and shit, you know. Basically just proclaiming, you know, what I wanted. You know, I'm just putting it out in the air, you know. asking you shall receive, those type of things, you know.
I can't stand them.
So anyways, so I'm like, my phone's dead, and you know, in that situation, like what I normally would do, you know what I'm saying, we don't keep pens and papers no more. So I was just like, hey, like, let me plug my number in your phone. You know, if you're interested, you can hit me up when you get home, whatever, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, I don't put strangers' numbers in my phone. At that point, we talking for 2 hours. Like, I ain't even no stranger no more. But anyway, she hit me with a slight curve. And so I was just like, okay, cool. I was like, tell me your number and I'll remember it. Bruh. To this day, I don't know how I remember this number. She was like, okay, if you remember my number, you can have it. She told me that number. I ain't gonna say what it was, but it was a bunch of the same numbers.
It's a different area code because I'm from South Florida.
Yeah, so I'm thinking at least if she from Dallas, at least I can narrow the first 3 digits down. You know what I'm saying? 214 or 817 or something like. But it motherfucker hit me with a 974. I'm like,
it's
what?
not even that.
Oh, it ain't 974?
954.
Oh shit! And I was drunk, but I was
like,
that
I
motherfucker.
went cross-eyed trying to remember your number at the club.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I was hit it. And look, this is the thing though. This is how I remembered it, cause I left that motherfucker right then and there. Like I was like, okay, nice to meet you. Gotta go. Went to the car. I'm the whole time like 954, boom, 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 954, boom, 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 boom. Get to the car, plug that phone up. Oh, boom. Look, I dialed that number. I sent her the text message. That motherfucker was green. I was like, oh, she gave me the wrong number. So I'm about to go back up in that thing. And then I had, you know how sometimes when you first hit the number for the first time on the iPhone, it be green. And then you hit it again and it turned blue. Bro, when that motherfucker turned blue, oh, I almost wrecked the car. I swear to God. Oh, shit. It was lit. It was lit. So that is how we met. We're not going to get into anything else surrounding that subject. What's the next question? No. They didn't ask that question, baby. We got time. You know what I'm saying? We got time for all that.
Okay. So the next question is by Lit Stitch, and it's how many times do you do it?
What did she do? What?
Do it, babe.
What is she talking about? Huh?
Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
I be doing it well.
Why you gotta smile like that? You smile so proud of yourself. You're like, I be doing it well.
Nah, for real though.
They're saying how many times do we do it?
She's an animal.
Sir.
She's a wild thing. She's a wild thing. She's a savage. All of those words. But, you know, I just be trying to keep up. I just squirrel trying to get a nut sometimes. But she be like, this is the funny shit about it. So, do you think we can have sex? I be like, bruh, even if I was hard, I'd be like,
well, because if not, like, I'm like, okay, so I guess we're not.
What she need to say is, what?
I need to go like,
well, like, let me suck that dick. Let me pet that dog.
Next question.
We just getting on YouTube. We ain't trying to be out there, motherfucker.
Also from Lil Stitch, how far away are you guys from each other?
4 hours if she drive, 3.5 if I drive.
First of all,
cause you stopping at Buc-ee's and shit.
You stop at Buc-ee's.
I'm right in and out.
I never stop at Buc-ee's. I stop at McDonald's.
Okay, cool. McDonald's take longer than Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is the fastest shit you can do.
But I don't even get out of my car.
That's fine, but you still in the fucking drive-thru.
Most of the time it's empty. It's in and out. This is from T in a Cut. Sarita, are you going to do the 1 chip challenge? Because you psyched him out the last time. I showed my man and he made me do it with him for sure.
She's never gonna do it.
So before he did the 1 chip challenge, I told him I wanted no part in it, that I don't do well with spicy foods, that I have like issues with my stomach with spicy foods, that I just don't want to do it. And
I do too, and I still did it though.
I know, but he really wanted to do it. He was honestly
I'm
curious.
fucking burping and shit thinking about that shit right now. Bro, like, that shit got my chest hurt.
He honestly thought that there's no way it could have been spicier than something that he's had before because he's from Louisiana. So he didn't think it was going to be anything serious.
It was not more spicy than my grandma gumbo.
It sure was. Y'all go watch the video.
It wasn't.
I had your grandma's gumbo and I could
But she made a separate pot for you.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. My
Don't
grandma
hurt my
always
feelings
make a
like
separate
that.
pot. No, she always make a separate pot. You ain't family. You can't get that pot yet. I gotta put the ring first. Then you get that pot. Got a little small pot on the side. You ain't see? You and Alba got the other pot. You ain't see? She gonna get the. Hey, she gotta have the ring. She gonna get the big pot soon.
He didn't give me the normal gum.
Nigga, I just told you gonna get the big pot soon, and you were gonna go back to that.
All right, so this is from Liam Day. What's y'all favorite movie? Like movie together or apart? Because we honestly haven't even watched movies together enough. We
haven't. Oh, the most recent movie that we watched together was Soul. Yeah, it was so cute.
That was such a cute movie.
We have low-key watched a few movies.
We've watched like 3.
What other ones? We watched some fun. I put you on some funny movies. We watched The Wood together. The Wood is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, we watched The Wood.
I don't think she really fucked with it like that. But
no, it was good. I liked it.
Give me one quotable.
I'm bad with quotables.
Bro, one quotable.
I'm serious. I can't even give you a quotables on Soul, and we just watched it.
You can't give me one quotable from Soul?
No. Can you?
Yeah. Well, individually, my favorite movies, a few of them, The Wood. I don't know. I can't really think of other movies. She loves Rush Hour 2.
Yeah, Rush Hour 2 was my favorite movie growing up. And Love and Basketball.
Oh, yeah, she do like Love and Basketball.
Bro, you should have seen, like, 6th grade me when he takes her hand and puts it on his hoo-ha.
We got to play that motherfucker on the wedding night.
I was like, you know that song is about giving birth?
For real?
No. It's about something.
Work? This woman's work?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be. Because this woman's working. You know the song, Isn't She Lovely?
Yeah.
You know that's about his daughter?
Oh, wow. Iris wants her debut. Okay, next question. How long y'all been together?
Ooh. So we're going to add like the last time?
So we've dated before, and that one didn't end well because Jalen was very preoccupied.
You're not about to be, I'm a hoe. Yes,
you're not a hoe anymore.
I was, but we're not about to relive the past. We are positive in 2021. Matter of fact, we don't even remember what happened before this year.
I remember.
I remember this.
Anyway, so we dated back in 2018. Hey, we had to take a brief...
little siesta. Without the sleep.
We had to pause for a second. Our camera died. And now we're tired. It's like hours later. Anyway.
I gotta get up in the morning, drive to Houston for work.
Your face peeling and shit now.
See how dedicated we are to making sure that we bring y'all the content that y'all asked for us. I was supposed to leave today, but I had to finish this video, and I won't see her till Friday. So
I might go Thursday.
Ooh, it's ladies' night. So she may come Thursday. So I'll see her in a few. Ooh, Lord Jesus Christ.
So the next
Let's get
question,
to it. We're not playing around this time. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to take the long way around questions because I got to go to sleep.
Tired, yo.
Yeah, I just took some melatonin gummies. So.
The next question is from Liam Day. It's favorite music artist.
J. Cole. Cold World.
I would say mine is...
Let me say who it is. Romeo.
Close. Well, he's one of them, so I'll add him to it. But I was gonna say
Mark Anthony. Why did I say that first?
Mark Anthony, Bad Bunny, and
Bad Bunny.
It's Bad Bunny.
I didn't say it right at all.
You have to say like Bad Bunny. That's how.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, that's how he says it.
One more time. Woo. One more time.
He's been saying that all day. You know the audio that's like, but one more time, woo. But one more time, woo. So this one's from Abella6. Who wants more attention most of the time? I honestly think you.
Baby, are you serious?
I seriously
So we just had this conversation while the camera died and it was charging. I was over here. I was like, okay, boom. Let me get back to the work real quick since we got a little bit of time. She goes over there to the couch. So, baby, you want to come over here and cuddle? And I'm like, baby, like, you see I'm working. So I had to stop her in her tracks. I was like, baby, look, okay, let's go ahead and have this conversation. What I would love for you to say is like, babe, I see you over there working hard. Whenever you finish, just letting you know, I'm open to cuddling.
And this is why I say that he's the one who needs more attention. I do it like, hey, I want some affection real quick. Like, let me get some love or whatever. The reason why I think he needs more attention is because he could have any task or anything come up, and he's like, babe, can you help me with this? Babe, can you do this?
That ain't
babe,
that's not
can you do
attention though.
That
that's
is because you need attention and
help.
But even like for example,
Please.
he'll drop something. He's like, babe, like I dropped this or something. Like you just dropped the laptop on your foot. And
I didn't fucking tell you to fucking reverse time and catch it for me. I just was letting you know that I dropped it on my foot and like it may have hurt a little bit. And it's not the attention.
Like that. You like the.
It's
you
not
like
the.
the
All right. But I may want more attention, but you voice that you want more attention.
The thing is,
I inadvertently do it. Like I naturally just like do things to garner your attention, but you actually be like, baby, give me some motherfucking attention.
Yeah, because I feel like it's best to be transparent. Like if I'm like caring about my day, if I'm caring about my day and I'm just like, damn, like I feel like we haven't been intimate today, like at all. Like we haven't kissed, we haven't hugged, which is today.
We kiss every morning. We kiss this morning.
We kiss every morning.
Cuddled.
That's how you know that today needed some attention, because he said we kiss every morning. Like that's a lot.
No, I'm saying we start our morning off with a kiss and some hugs and cuddles.
Today,
we cuddle the dogs. We
I
do
was
all
like,
of that.
can I have a kiss? I was like, can I have a kiss?
I got up this morning, went downstairs and made coffee. I don't even be doing that all the time.
Yeah, I was like, which I do every day for you.
But then I had like a good 2 weeks where I did it straight.
No, I disagree.
Nah, fam. When I was on COVID quarantine, I did it.
No, you were sick. I was making it for you. I was getting up and doing it.
Well, that's a good excuse. I was sick.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not a good recollection of the.
But I did. I have made coffee.
You did it like 2 days in a row.
Get the whatever. Next question.
What did your parents think about each other when you first met?
Oh, my mama is like the sweetest person in the world.
Facts.
And although she's met like other women that I've dated, I just knew that this would be one where like she would like truly like fall in love with. So she met her almost a few years ago, about 2.5 years ago. We went to brunch here in Dallas. Is when she originally met Sada. And they had like a little photo shoot. I still have the pictures till today. I didn't even get a picture. Her and I don't even have a picture, but her and my mom have a picture. Yeah, she used to have these high platform chanclas or some shit.
You know what he did? Instead of taking a picture with me, he gave me his phone. He's like, yo, take a picture of me. And he had like, he did all this stuff, like all these. He posted the pictures on Instagram and everything and didn't ask to take a picture with me. Your mama had to.
So, anyways, my mom is the sweetest person, so I knew she would love him. I mean, love her.
Oh my gosh.
I said him because I was about to get to my dad, but so my dad, who unfortunately passed away in November. So what was that? 2 months ago? 2.5 months ago. He absolutely adores Sada, and that is why, like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna marry your ass. Like, it just is what it is. Like, she was with me. She held it down, like, you know, in my dad's, like, last, you know, few months. She helped me. She massaged his feet and shit. Like, she really held it down. Even if she hadn't done that, like, my dad was the type of person that can see through the bullshit. And he knows, like, who has genuine heart. He had this talk with me, and he was like, bruh, you better not fuck that one up. He was like, hey, did he tell me that, or
no? He came to me.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, you know, like, I just want you to know, like, I really like you. I think you and Jalen are really gonna make it through, and like, I can just tell you're a good person, and I really like you for him. And then he threatened you and said that if Jalen ever messes anything up, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Yeah. So like that's what sold it for me. Is his stamp of approval. But meeting Sada's parents was a whole different ballgame because they are originally from Dominican Republic, and, you know, there's a slight language barrier. They do speak English, but just, you know, not what I'm used to. So I was a little bit intimidated. I met them during COVID. So, like, they were, like, real big on it. We tested before we went. You know, they had their mask on. I didn't want to get too close. Didn't want to seem like I was too distant. So it was, like, real iffy. Like, I ain't know what to say. Like, I feel like they kind of rock with me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be knowing because they be saying shit in Spanish. It ain't none of the trigger curse words that I know. They ain't never hit me with no puta or no.
No, they really like him.
Yeah.
He gave a great impression because my parents are also really big on like initial contact and like what their first impression is. In Dominican culture, like when your daughter goes off with some guy, like the dad expects the guy to come with the approach of like, yeah, I'm taking care of your daughter, like that kind of persona. Even if it's like literally, even if you were to have gone on a date and you were like 14, the dad's expecting whoever your 14-year-old date is to be like, yes, I am a grown man, and if anything were to come up, like I'm going to defend your daughter to the death. And that's like the impression they got from Jalen, that he just like showed up like, yeah, like I'm responsible for her kind of thing.
Yeah, because I think I met them right before we went to Virgin Islands, right?
Yeah.
And her dad was like, yeah, her dad like plugged his number in my phone. Like he didn't give me no choice. Like he's like, hey, let me get your number now. He's like, here, bro, here. Like I actually hit him up like, hey, we're safe. Like I got her. So I think they like me. We'll see.
Yeah, and they had heard of him for like a couple years now.
The bad shit though, that's what I was worried about because she ain't spared no expense. She told her mama everything.
I sure did. She knows my character, and she knows that like if I'm willing to forgive someone, it's because they earned that right. Next question: who said I love you first?
I'm pretty sure I did.
You did. What do you mean you're pretty sure? You don't remember?
Hell no. I'm sorry, baby. I don't remember that shit. What we ate this morning? I don't remember that.
So
either.
it was Halloween. Actually, it was very recent.
Oh, no fucking no wonder I didn't remember. I was pissy drunk. Like, don't even tell him. Don't even tell him. I was fucked up.
I was sober essentially by the end of the night, and I even because he was like crying on the floor, and I was crying with him. And
But don't be telling my business like that.
No, because you were like throwing up, but he was like,
don't be telling my business like that.
I thought that's.
I don't throw up. None of that. I got acid reflux. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the doctor on Monday.
It was just but that day you did say that you loved me.
I said it.
And he grabbed me and looked me in the eyes.
I licked you in the eyes.
Looked me in the eyes. It was like, I love you, like for real, like.
I said it like that.
Yeah, like it was like a moment.
I said the in love.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like he was, and then like 2 days later.
And she didn't even get no dick that night because I was too drunk.
And
I was Batman. Who you were? Poison Ivy?
Yeah. And I was like waiting for him to say it again so I could like say it too. And he just didn't say it again. And then like 2 days later, I was like, so what was your first date that you went on? Let's see if you remember.
We went to Dave & Buster's.
Yes, we did.
You want to know why?
I know why.
Because they got a fire happy hour.
Well, actually, this was like my first date with him, and he was like...
I was unprepared.
No, you were like, meet me at my house, at my apartment, and I'll drive you there. And I was like, okay. So I go to your apartment, and you're like outside in like gym clothes. You weren't even outside.
I was unprepared.
I didn't know where to park. Then you had to come outside, and you were wearing gym clothes. And I'm like, okay, so I guess I should just go put on some gym clothes too. I don't know. But then you got ready. We went out, and then you took me to the first place, but it was like raining, so it wasn't like it was like supposed to be an outside place. So we ended up not staying there. Then he took me to a second place, and it was like closed or something. And then you were like upset, like, all right, well, let's just go to Dave. And I was like, okay. And I was like, it's okay. We're still gonna have a lot of fun.
I was losing it, y'all. I was supposed to like in my mind, I was like, damn, I'm blowing it right now. She ain't gonna ever fuck with me again. But Dave and my boy Buster came through with the happy hour. You know what I'm saying? She liked the little fruity drink, so I probably put her on the.
No, I was drinking a whiskey sour.
How did that night end?
No, I literally said peace to you at your door.
Yeah, you did.
She
ain't give it up on the first night. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But
I was like, adios.
She made me wait.
Then
who made the first move? Fuck no. I don't know what I remember. I was scared, remember?
What?
What you mean? Oh, you talking about when we met?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about.
Oh, the first time we had sex?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember?
Yeah. It was crazy.
No, when was it?
You had came over to my house and Jada and the man came over. We had like a little game night or whatever.
And then he was super pressing for me to stay over that night. He's like, no, you could stay over. And I'm like, but I'm with my 2 roommates. And he's like, they could stay over too. And I was like, they
I had a studio. Like the bed and the couch was there. Like you roll off the bed, you fall on the couch. And, like I was wilding.
And I was like, they're not gonna stay. And he's like, oh, it's okay. I'll give them an Uber and they can like go back. And I'm like, no, it's okay. We're just all gonna go. And he's like, all right. So then all 3 of us ended up leaving. It's like a half-hour ride back to where I lived. And I got all the way home and you call me and you're like, hey, can I come over? It was like 2 a.m. You were like sitting on it like
going out of my way. When I should have went home. And she let a nigga come through. Cause you know we like, hey, cause you know we got things. And then the last question, which I'm sure a lot of you want to know, are ethnicity. I'm black. Blackity black.
And American. So he's American and black. I am Dominican. What I say is that I'm from Dominican Republic, but yes, I am black because I am black. And
are you Afro-Latina?
Yeah, it's all the same shit. It's like, for example, I'm black.
Like, what's most politically correct?
Well, the most politically correct is that
black.
Well, no, Hispanic people don't like being called black because they think it's a whole separate race.
Yeah, but that's not politically correct.
No, it's stupid.
Politically fucked up in the mind.
No, it's
so. What is
what
is the least offensive right now to all other
they will
people?
Always get offended.
We're not talking about them. We're not talking about that small group of people, that large small group of people. We're talking about to everybody else. Right, because
I would still say black.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like
the most politically correct.
And you're black, you're still black. Like if you're an American and you're black, you're still black. If you're German and black, you're still black. Like if any Hispanic person were to be born in another country and they were black,
Mama white, daddy black, so that ass super fat. You never heard that song?
What that got to do with Africans and Dominicans? So I'm from Dominican Republic. He's from Louisiana. We're both black.
Yeah, I just say, like, people, like, literally ask me all the time, am I Hispanic, am I Cuban, am I Dominican, all of that. I'm like, no, I am black. The craziest thing about it, and we'll end this on the crazy-ass note, my mom's last name, her maiden name is Thibodeau, and she married my dad, whose name was Thibodeau. Like, 2, like, super uncommon names. In the same small town in Louisiana that doesn't even have 100,000 people.
And they're not related.
And they're not related, you know.
Well, now they are.
I'm assuming, like, the whole Thibodeau lineage comes from possibly the Louisiana Purchase. I mean, that's what I like to say. That seems kind of cool to say. So we got, like, some descendants maybe in, like, France or, like, Canada or something. And then, like, Africa after that. So
that's how I say it. Like, I'm like, yeah, there were some Africans and some Europeans who came to Dominican Republic,
raped our fucking women.
For sure. I mean, they killed off all the Indio Tainos that were the inhabitants of the land.
I ain't learned that shit in history.
They super raped and
bro, the history books in the future gonna be crazy.
Yeah, because the history books right now are a lot of lies.
They're a little watered down. You know what I'm saying?
Not even watered down. Just like the Dominican culture is very. Like there's a lot of self-hate because of what they teach you in school, and if like they just taught what actually happened, there wouldn't be
like how many Dominicans you know that got a puff?
Yeah, because they always straighten their hair. There's a lot of places that won't let you have a customer-facing role if your hair's not straightened, and that's like. And
we be on that type of time where you're not gonna, if you ain't gonna take me for what I got on my head, or you're not gonna take me for the words that come out of my mouth, or you're not gonna take me for the actions that I do. Well, look, we gonna go to sleep. I gotta hit the road in the morning. Please comment, subscribe, share, and let us know what y'all want us to do next.
Yeah, we got some ideas for you. More to come.
And you know what we gotta say? The CrawfishPlatano show.
If you think I'm not gonna loop that, like if you think that's not gonna be looped and used forever, you don't
gonna
know
loop
me.
that?
I sure am, and I'm gonna put a little jingle in the back. That's gonna be our jam. Do it one more time so I can get a good capture.
No, like when you do that. Tiki, 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 tiki. Do that. CrawfishPlatano show. CrawfishPlatano show. Yeah.
There it is. That was it.
That's the one?
That's the one.
We need to loot that.
All right, y'all.
Love y'all. Thank you
Thanks
for all the support.
watching.